Good morning. It has been over a month since I have filmed anything YouTube related at all. I know I said I was going to be uploading videos that I have already filmed, just not edited. Obviously didn't happen. Apologizing in advance for this crazy lighting. As you can tell, I'm driving. I just want to say good morning. Hi, hello. How are you guys? I hope everything is doing fantastic with you guys. I have so much to talk about on this drive that I am kind of just like, I don't really know where to start. There's something in my eye. Actually, no, it's these lashes. I'm trying out these new cluster lashes. I normally like to do supernatural, but very natural lashes. I chose something a little more voluminous today. Not liking it. Anyways, where do I start? Life's been pretty good. As you guys know, I have started a full-time job for, that extra security in today's crazy time with like the tariffs and everything going on. Being a small business owner isn't sustainable if you're like me and not consistent like all the good successful business owners. I'm very grateful for where I am anyways to be able to have this option. But I don't mind being a multi-income kind of girl. I've got lots going on, but I'm very okay with that. I'm just learning how to balance everything from having like that standard 9 to 5 and then managing my daughter, but like you guys know what I mean. Taking care of my daughter, running a business, and then maintaining a happy outside life outside of all of work. So yeah, it's just been really busy. I'm just learning how I want to navigate my day-to-day still. I have officially accepted that I am a physical planner kind of person. I can't do like planning on, what's it called? Not Teams, but like Outlook or like Google. Like I can't use that digital calendar. I need it to be like physically written down or it just won't happen in my brain. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way I am. So I have my little notebook for today. Now, going on to the next topic, today's plan is to make a lot of products. I'm really hoping to be able to make a lot of stuff. Now realizing I think I forgot something at home. We'll figure that out. If I have to go back, I have to go back. My husband is taking the daughter for the whole day, like out and about and doing things, so I don't really need to worry about that. I don't need to be stressed about going back home at a certain time, which is really nice. I am dedicating a lot of my upcoming weekends to just focus on brown sugar, make stuff, and just do whatever I can, because again, in a few weeks now, I do have my knee surgery coming up. So I'm trying to just like plan ahead for that. I wanted to launch my products. Actually, you know what? I think I forgot a lot back home. I'm gonna go to Home Depot, go home. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna turn it on. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so like I don't know where I was, but I don't need to worry about my daughter. I'm just gonna surgery. So yeah, I'm just trying to plan as ahead as I can. I'm not gonna be like down for the count forever. Like why is my camera like falling? Hold on. Is that too high? It's a bit of an awkward angle. But yeah, so my surgery will probably put me out for a few weeks of like proper walking. I don't know. I'm going to figure it all out. Do what I can. What am I doing today? I am going to be making lots of product in bulk. I am on my way to Home Depot to get some buckets. I want to make a lot of products today. Hopefully I can do it. But I want to make a lot of stuff. That way I can have a base ready to go, and then I can just whip up my lotions faster. Instead of me making like one batch of pistachio almond, clean it up, bring it home. And then one batch of sweet peach, clean it up, bring it home, like day to day. So I'm going to see how this goes. If I like it, I'm obviously going to keep this way going. I think it could be really good to learn how to like make bigger batches, and I'm talking like bigger batches. I think I ordered back in my trunk, I have about 300 lotion jars. So I'm going to try to make about 300 lotions. Lotions I need a lot more volume of, just because they're bigger containers. So I need to find the proper buckets that are also, of course, safe for me to use. I don't want any crazy buckets. I have seen some videos. I'm sure it's clean, like they're sanitized, and they're like, these are like big businesses. But I have seen some big businesses on Instagram mixing, what was it? I want to say it was is either a hair care product or like a lotion, but like, you know, those big black garbage bins, those like Rubbermaid garbage bins, they were mixing the product in there. At first I was like, that it just looks weird because it's in a garbage bin. Like, obviously my brain is so programmed to think a garbage bin, it's garbage. Like, why? Like, it's dirty. It's not. It's fine. It's clean. It's sanitized. So that's kind of what got me thinking that I do think it is time for me to start making bigger batches, one way or another. So I'm hoping to be able to make, I don't even know. I don't even have a number. I'm just going to go in office and see what happens. My office, I was there yesterday because I had to pack up some orders. But, like, it's kind of messy. I don't know. I've complained about this before. I just don't like the flow of my office right now. It's just, oh my God, I'm getting every red light. It's just a little off right now. I got my eyes so itchy. But yeah, today is going to be a very productive day. I'm manifesting it. I'm really hoping. I tried to do some inventory. Like, I tried to see what ingredients I do and don't have, and I placed an order. I did get my fall scents in, which I'm really excited about. I'm waiting on 2 more. They're actually the same scent. I just want to test them and kind of see which one is better. But I ordered like a huge bottle of them. So I'm kind of hoping that they're the same, because then if they are, then I know it'll be fine, but whatever. I've ordered, how many did I order? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've ordered 7 scents. I've gotten 5. 2 of them I'm actually going to combine. I don't do this often because I like to just maintain consistency. I'd rather have consistency over like a good smelling product, and then like I can't recreate that if I want to down the line. So I have 2 that I will be combining, and I think it's going to be a delicious scent. It is a scent, well, let's backtrack. I created this scent 5 years ago, and I think I actually did create this one, which is why I can't duplicate it again, but my customers have been asking for it for the past like 4 seasons. But I had this scent called Almond Biscotti. It was like an almond cookie scent that it did smell really good. I didn't think it was that popular, because like the first year I had like 1 or 2 people ask for it back. I didn't think much of it, but those same people have been asking for it every year, and on top of that, more people are asking about this scent all of a sudden randomly. I don't know if this is just like fluke or something, but regardless, I'm trying to bring it back. So I'm gonna make a note that it's not gonna be the exact same, but I am trying my best. I think because I was talking and like driving, it felt like I was way farther than I actually was, but I wasn't even that far. But yeah, I'm glad I went back home. I forgot my filling machine actually, so there's that. But anywho, wait. I have, why does it keep going lower and lower? What is happening? I actually have a lot of, I know what the problem is. Uno momento. Will I fix this? There we go. Except now it's a little, whatever, I'm just gonna do that. Holy crap, what's happening, guys? Alright, I fixed it. What was I saying? I have so many boxes to bring up into my office. I have the boxes of lotions, and then I have my crinkle paper box. I've got my filling machine, and then I have a bunch of like bags, obviously because I'm a bag lady now. But I have lots to bring up, so I'm probably going to be gassed by the time I even get there. And then I'm picking up my buckets as well. But yeah, I'm really excited to start I'm excited to try making a larger batch of my products. I think if I do it right, it can be so much more efficient. I'm working on not saying and I say it all the time, but I'm working on it. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna stop filming until I get to Home Depot. I'm feeling a little like social today, so I might actually film inside the Home Depot. We'll see though. I say that now, and then the second that I have to record, I chicken out. Oh, my mic's not on. So remember when I said I'm probably going to be too chicken to film inside? That actually wasn't the case. I actually just forgot. And I went in there, got distracted by, I was going to buy a 12-foot skeleton for our house. That would have been an unnecessary buy. But yeah, I got distracted. I FaceTimed my husband and I told him that I was going to buy it. I thought it was Groot. So I wanted to buy it because it was a 12-foot Groot. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, I understand it's $400 right now. But if I decorate with this 12-foot skeleton every year for the next, like, what? My daughter's... When do you stop trick-or-treating? Like, I trick-or-treated up until I was, like, 18 with my friends. So, like, imagine I put the skeleton out for the next 18 years. Well, obviously, 15. 15 years, 400 divided by 15. I think that's money well spent. But it wasn't Groot. It was just, like, a wood skeleton is what they called it. So yeah, I didn't buy the Groot, the wannabe Groot, and then I just got distracted and didn't film anything. So I'm currently on the way to the office now. I got my buckets. I actually got 3 buckets because I am going to batch make everything. I'm gonna batch make my body oils that I want to release. I'm so excited to bring those back. People have been asking for that, which is, it's always like it's a different feeling when I'm excited to launch a product or restock a product. But when I know customers are waiting for a product, that's when I'm like, this is it. Because in my head, I at least have guaranteed 1 sale. So whatever. I have a lot on my list that I want to do for fall. I'm going to do the best I absolutely can to make it happen. I want to do body butters, lotions, and body oils. I'm staying away from scrubs this year because, I don't know, I literally still have like 30 on my shelf, 30, maybe 40. Might be a stretch. Probably close to like, someone just flashed me, and in Canada, I don't know if they do this in the States, but in Canada, if somebody flashes you going the opposite direction, it means there's cops ahead. So we're going to slow down a little bit. Let's see if they lied. It's also a little suspect when only one person flashes you. So we'll see. But yeah, literally forgot what I was saying. But I'm really excited to get back in and make some products. It has been, since I've actually made a product, I don't even remember the last. Oh, I made soaps last. I made my lavender soap, which it takes 4 weeks to cure, and I know doggone well I haven't made anything in between then. And my lavender soaps have been launched for almost 2 weeks now, so it's probably been like over 6 weeks since I've made a product, which is kind of sad. But not that I would classify that as like myself having burnout more recently. I don't feel burnt out. I know when I am burnt out. I know too well. But I just haven't had that excitement to make a product. And I think that's because I was wedding planning, and then I was prepping for this job. My daughter's starting a new preschool. Like, I had a lot going on, so I just couldn't really find any excitement for me to make something new. But now that everything is like cool at bay, we've had some time to settle into a new routine and everything, the excitement to making product is coming back. I am a little bummed that like within the next few weeks I won't be able to do anything for a week or 2 because I'm getting my surgery. But whatever, it is what it is. It's life. And I actually am very excited to be in the office this weekend and just getting stuff done. I know this weekend and my next weekend I'm going to do everything I can to be in the office. Depending on, I need to do a serious inventory today. That way I can order some stuff tonight so that to make sure that it's in by next weekend. So hopefully I can do that. But anywho, on today's list of things to make, the very first thing that I really want to make is my oh no. So it's been warm here in Ontario. It's what, October? Oh my god, it's September. It's middle of September, so yeah, it's still warm, but I wanted to make my turmeric scrub. However, I don't think that is going to be likely because it's warm. Any little bit of warmth, honestly, my office turns into a bit of a greenhouse and it gets hot. So I'm probably not going to be doing that. I definitely want to make some body oils. I don't think I have the jars, if I'm being honest, but again, I'm going to do my inventory and check. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do is just see if I even had the ingredients, see how much of each ingredient, because I don't want to make something in a small batch. I'm looking to make some big batch stuff. So yeah, the body butters I'm going to do on a separate weekend, I think, because I'll need just more time. I guess I could make the bases if I wanted, but anyways, yeah, I just need more. First things first is inventory, and then we'll kind of just go from there. I do have a list of products that I want to make, so I'm not too stressed about it. I do, I need to make my, hold on. Hello?
Hi, quickly. So, Aim called me, and so they fixed the account. She said she fixed it instantly, which is good. Because I registered for another class, but the class was already registered through that first trial. I thought it was just one day and then I had to register again. But she was already signed up for classes, so she put the free month up until like I think this week of September, and then like a couple weeks in October or whatever.
Okay.
So for now it's only Fridays because it's waitlisted for Saturdays. But she said if you miss the class, it's fine. You just... No, that's not nice.
Yeah, I know. She gave us the whole spiel. She told us.
Oh.
Yeah, she told us like if you miss the class, it's just you make it up whenever you can.
Okay, so then we'll. I said when there's an opportunity for Saturday, like we'll do that or whatever. And so, just when you go in on Friday, just say you want to switch it to Saturdays, and then join the wait list for Saturdays so we can switch it to full-time Saturdays.
Okay.
And then I'll go with her going forward.
Okay.
So I paid for her gym, whatever it's called, the yearly membership thing. The insurance or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, everything else is good. So for the first month, it's free. And yeah, so next week if you're okay to go. If not, then just let me know.
Okay.
But we'll try to...
Did I lose a microphone? Did I lose it? Honestly, I don't know anymore. I just don't. I can't find the microphone. But anyways, I also obviously started doom scrolling once I got in here, so I wasted a little bit of time. I'm going to unpack some inventory, clean up a little bit off camera. I also do, well, not really off camera. I want to film some TikToks and such. And then I'm going to get back on once I start organizing my inventory a little bit more, making sure that I actually have all the stuff that I need. Honestly, where's my microphone? That is so irritating. I think I may have left it in the car. But anyways, I'm going to do that now. Of course, I found the mic, and it was in my car, like I thought. But I just wanted to quickly film me unboxing that for my TikTok and Instagram because I just haven't really been filming. Not really. I haven't been filming anything. So those are unboxed. I need to go sanitize them. However, first things first, I want to check my inventory to make sure that I even have enough ingredients to make what it is that my brain wants to make. So I'm going to start looking through that. But I do need to grab my computer because I want to see what products I need to make first. What I might actually do is make all my bases. Whereas originally today I wanted to make, what do you call it now? I wanted to make my turmeric scrub, like the whole thing start to finish. But I might actually just make the base for that instead. And I don't know. I got 3 buckets, so I can make 3 different bases. I got obviously one for my turmeric scrub. I got one for, I think I might actually just do straight body oils. Make the base for my body oils. That way they're just ready to go. Let me check my body oil jars. I don't think I have too many. Yeah, I don't have a lot. 3, 5, I literally have 8. Don't ask me why I took that long to count 8. But, so I got to place an order for those, place an order for this, place an order for that. My back. So we are going to just get a little bit more organized before I start filming anything else because it's kind of just like, not pointless right now, but oh my God, the Wi-Fi in here doesn't work. I have to hotspot. I gotta go. I'll be back. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about these little boxes that I got. They're so cute. Expensive. They're like $7 a box. But as you can see, they are super high quality, heavy duty. I got them from a local store that sells like boxes and other little goodies. But I got it because I'm actually going to be sending out my very first PR style package. And I was going to send them in the regular boxes that I have like in office, but I thought that was boring. And if I'm sending out my first PR to people that are going to be creating content for me, I thought that I would invest in some really cute boxes. I'm not sending out a whole bunch. That's why I can afford to send out these $7 boxes. But yeah, I thought they were super cute. Once I pack these orders up today, I will show you what they look like. I'm going to be placing the products that I am kind of trying to get rid of that I will eventually bring back, and some products that I'm going to be keeping on my shelves as well, of course, because if people do actually want to purchase from the UGC creators, I want them to have products that they can actually buy. So yeah, that's super exciting. And I cannot wait to get this out. I'm going to put this box within a box, of course, because I don't want this box. I don't even think you can ship out this kind of box, even if I tape it and stuff, but that would be very ugly to tape up this nice box. But yeah, I wanted to show that to you guys. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I wanted to show you guys these cute freaking boxes. They're so heavy duty. And if this goes well, I really want to be able to send out more PR style packages in exchange for content, of course, because we all know we're in the age of content creation, and I can't be the only person creating the content. I need my followers to see that people are actually using my stuff. So yeah, I think they're so cute. I got 4 boxes. I think I'm only sending out 2, if I remember correctly. I might be sending out 3, but we'll see. I'm gonna give people different products and just let them have fun with it. Told them to film whatever they want. If things go well, then I'll generate a discount code and give them 20% of the order. Commission based, you know? That way they're at least hopefully gonna make some money. I will make some money out of it, and we can just all be happy. That's the deal, or that's the idea. I'm really excited to ship out these PR boxes. Can you guys see the shelves behind me? You see this level? I just spent, what time is it? It's 11:19. I spent the last hour and a half randomly reorganizing my office. Not randomly, I knew I needed it to be done, but it took a lot longer than I thought. There was just more things that were just popping up. I also ended up spilling a whole bottle of my cleaner on the floor, so I had to clean that up. But I unpacked, sanitized some lotions. I have another box that I need to sanitize and do, but I'm going to do that later. I have my box of crinkle paper that I will be putting in. This is what I normally like to keep it in, just because I like when it's in this, because this box is massive. So I also have my lunch cooking. I got my noodles going. I gotta go and get a fork. But yeah, so I'm gonna put my crinkle paper in here, store it over there. If I could store it somewhere else, I would absolutely love to. I just don't know where to. Actually, I think I do. But anywho, I'm going to get that done. And then once I'm done that, my noodles should be done and I'm going to eat, because I actually didn't eat breakfast today. So it's, like I said, 11:20 and a girl is hungry. I am, one, very talkative today. Two, because I had the energy drink, and I don't know if anybody else is like me, but if I have an energy drink, I'm wired. Honestly, even if I drink, I'm gonna sound so weak, whatever, but like, even if I drink a Coke past like 4 p.m., like a Coca-Cola, I will be awake until about 2 a.m. I don't know what it is about caffeine. Me and caffeine just, something happens. Let me just move my food before it spills off the table and then I cry. Oh my gosh, while I was cleaning, like, and moving stuff around, I freaking don't know how this happened, but I bumped into the camera. It was far away, so I don't really know what happened, but something bumped into the camera and it fell over, and I definitely thought it was broken, so that made my heart stop a little bit. This is a 10-pound box that I like to buy. It lasts me a really long time. I was gonna buy a 25-pound box, but it was like $120. This box here is about $50, $60. And it lasts me long enough that I probably, obviously I should always get the bigger one, just because then I won't have to buy for probably the whole freaking year. Because I literally will only use like this much, maybe that much for an order. So like this lasts me long, but I didn't want to spend that much. I have been spending a lot of money on my inventory and other things. So I'm trying to chill out. And for this box, because there's a lot extra, I will put somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to get a fork, and then once I'm done eating, then I can begin formulating some stuff. I actually just remembered that but one of my scales are broken, and I placed an order on Amazon 3 days ago. Thursday? I don't know. Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days ago. Not thinking much of it. And I was like, wait, didn't I place an order for something? It didn't come. I checked, and for some reason, my bank card declined. So there's that. I think it's because I lost my bank card, so I had to get a new one. I thought it was like just attached to my bank account, so I didn't think I'd have to change the actual debit card number, but obviously I do. So there's that. My office feels so much better, guys. I cleaned up everything. My shelves are so organized. I need to get some boxes, like shipping boxes. I have these ones here. Can you guys see those? In the corner, but they're massive. I need to get my like 6x6 size boxes. So yeah, I'm going to write down, while I'm eating, I'm going to write down the products that I want to give to my PR boxes. And then, yeah, we should be really good. I'm feeling so good today, very motivated. And I've learned to just feed off the feeling of me being motivated, because it doesn't come often. So I'm going to do all that, and then I'll be back in the next clip, obviously. Okay, guys, it is about that time. It has actually been about that time. Probably 20 minutes ago, I was just scrolling, mindlessly killing more brain cells to make at least one product. I need to do something with my life. So I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to make my lotion base I kind of want to try making a really big batch. What's really big? Let's see. Let's do this together. Because I don't have the biggest bowls yet. Because honestly, bowls are expensive as heck. Okay, so I need approximately, let's call it 300. Yeah, I need 300 grams for one bottle. Huh. Can I make 30? I don't think I'll have a bowl big enough for that. So what I'll do is I'll make 2 smaller batches of 20. That's a lot. You cannot edit. What? Yeah, I'm going to see if I can make batches of 20. If I can make a batch of 20, I'll be happy with that. I can just do like batch at a time. Batch, batch, batch. I do really want... What do I want? No idea. I'm having such a brain fart. Can I edit now? Why can't I edit? Oh, I have one scale. This is going to be a challenge. I have literally one scale to work with that I don't even know where it is. Okay, well, I need to find that, of course. But then after, I'm going to 3,000. Oh my days. I have a lot to do. I'm going to cut up my shea butter right now. I'm going to get that melted in my big old melting pot right here. So that way that's just, gone. Not gone. You know what I mean? And then jasmine. What do I need? Okay, so I've got... This is the next step, obviously, because I need to do this. We are going to do a quick inventory, see what I need to order, and then that will actually determine what I do. I don't have a lot of my emulsifier left. I might be able to only make one batch of lotion, but we'll see. I don't think you guys understand how much I love this lotion. It is so good. I also need to look at all my fragrance oils and finalize my whole list. I finalized my fall list, but I still obviously have like other fragrances that I want to release, like my OGs. I have been using my mango fragrance oil for 6 years. That is insane to think about sometimes, because like, what do you mean I've been doing this for 6 years? I didn't celebrate my 6th year, which is kind of sad, but for my 7th year, because I know I'm going to blink and it's going to come, I am going to do a lotion scented, or for my birthday, maybe because I didn't celebrate my 6th year anniversary, but for my actual birthday, maybe I'll launch a birthday cake scented lotion for my fellow, not my little, my fellow gourmand. Someone here. My fellow gourmand girlies. But yeah, I'm going to do my inventory quick, and then actually quick this time because I'm not going to be distracted. And then I'm going to be back and tell you guys what my final plan for the day is. I really hope it's not me going home. Okay, so I have fully done my inventory. I made my list of things I need to get. I literally need to get 2 things and maybe a few more fragrance oils, which is very good because I didn't want to spend a lot. Sorry, hold on. But yes, I'm going to start making my products. I'm actually going to start off with making a bit of my lotion, I think. I'm honestly just torn between my lotion or my body oil. My body oil will be very easy to make, so I'm not like stressed about that. I think I would rather wait until I have more of my emulsifying wax. However, it doesn't really hurt to just use what I have right now. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to start off with cutting my... I have to write this down. You guys are doing it with me. To do, cut, shea. I have to write down every single step or else I will forget. So we're going to cut my shea butter, put it in the melter, weigh out my other ingredients, emulsify, preservative. I don't want to forget that. Okay, so emulsify everything, add the preservative, but while that's cooling down, I'm going to make, spelled that wrong, body oils. Make the body oil base, which is actually going to be nice because I do like to let my body oil sit and kind of like marinate, if you will. So there is that. I think that's about it. I know, actually, before I do that, I'm on my supplier's website for the droppers. So let's make sure that they even have the droppers. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi, but it's really, really slow. And it's not even Wi-Fi. I'm using my hotspot, which is strange. Come on, man. Oh, do they have? I think I'm going to start sourcing my body oil bottles, like the big 4-ounce containers that I have. I think I'm going to start sourcing them from my oh my God, they don't have any. Are they closing down? That's so irritating. I might have to start sourcing them from my overseas supplier just because they're a little more reliable, which really sucks because I do like this brand because they are local to me, and so I can usually they drop off like next day. But before I actually start sourcing from my current supplier, I'm just gonna send them a message and see if they have any idea when if they'll even be restocking. They may not be, which really sucks. I think I do want to switch to a pump for my body oils because I feel like having the dropper, although I think it's gorgeous, I love it, it's not really practical. So yeah, I'll do that. But in the meantime, it doesn't hurt to make my base and have my base ready to go for whenever I do get my bottles in. So yeah, we're gonna get started now. Caught red-handed again, scrolling. So yeah, it's 12:30. Now I'm gonna keep the camera on, that way I'm holding myself accountable. Because as soon as I turn that camera off, I pick up the phone. It's just second nature at this point. My brain cells are diminishing before my eyeballs. So, Oh, I also need to do, I also need to do an inventory count on my actual products that I have left. I can't wait to get these babies out of here. Honestly, it's getting a bit annoying having this inventory here. I just want it gone. Okay. I don't even know what this is. What are you? That's Cocoa Butter Kisses. What are you? I don't know, but they're garbage. I'm gonna throw them out. But yeah, so I almost said orders, I almost said ingredients. The products that I have on this shelf, I need to recount because my website says they're out of stock. Which, as you can tell, they're not. So, we'll figure that one out. I have a lot of the cuticle serum left. These are all garbage as well. These are no bueno. Which is nice because it makes room. A little heartbreaking, I'm sure, to witness, but from someone that recently has just really been hating clutter, I'm good to throw stuff out. Nothing really holds strong sentimental value to me right now, so we're good. Okay, nice. Let's bring these up a little closer. Like, do you guys see how many lotions are here? My website says there's none, which is obviously my doing. But why would I do that? Okay, I need to put this somewhere. I need to find a container. I have containers at home. I just need to put them away somewhere. What is even in here? I have just so much stuff that I just don't know. You guys can't even see me. Oh my goodness. Cool. So let's just bring this up here so it's not on the floor anymore. Which of course I will go through someday. Someday soon, just not today. I should probably put this in my car instead of having it here. But again, we'll tackle that at another time. Let's get this show on the road. First things first, we are going to find my scale. Bring you guys into the middle. Do you guys want to watch me from the side? Do you want to be up close? What do you guys want? Strong disinfectant, of course. Make sure to always let your disinfectant sit for a little bit before you wipe them off. That way they get a chance to actually disinfect. Spraying it on and then wiping it off within a millisecond isn't really going to be... Excuse me, that was rude. It's not going to be too effective if you just wipe it off right away. My office just smells clean. This is great. Being motivated and getting that little bit of a spark back has to be one of the best feelings ever. So this is all I have for emulsifying wax, which I'm actually going to weigh out and see. Let's get that up. Things I need to melt down are my emulsifying wax, shea butter, and cetyl alcohol. And then on top of that, I need to heat up my water. Do I have something smaller? Yeah. Let's use this. Not smaller, just taller. Oh. I said I was going to move you guys closer and forgot. Sorry. I don't want to do that, though. We're going to do it the hard way. No, we're not. Sorry, guys. Let's see how much we have. 270 times 2, 540. This is not going to be 2. If it's 2, I'll do it. Almost. Oh my gosh. 510. You know what? Whatever. I'll make one batch. I didn't want to make just one batch because it's just not, I don't know. I just wanted to make a lot more, but I'm not going to complain. If you're wondering why I kept a little bit in, it's because I over poured it by 9 grams, and this is 9 grams left over. You're probably like, why don't you just pour it back in? If you're an expert, or at least a experienced maker in this world, you know not to pour this back in because that's cross-contamination. So this is garbage. So this is now weighed out. I'm going to cut up a bunch of shea butter, melt that down. And then in the meantime, I'm going to weigh out my water. I'm going to actually do my water first to heat that up because it takes the longest to get to temperature. And especially because I'm making a bigger batch, I need more water. So yeah. Nice. These are all my cleaned, sanitized bowls that I need to weigh out, which I will use. weigh out my water in this. I need quite a bit of water, so I'm going to do this in 2 sections. Let's bring you guys in a bit. I actually lost my container for my shea butter. I have a lot of shea butter actually. I do not need to buy more, I don't think. Although, you know, it never hurts to have some shea butter laying around. I'm looking for, what's this? Something I can take out? Oh, no. I'm actually just going to bring this around and over. That way I can cut and put directly into the melting pot. But yeah, I forgot I just bought this before it turned to $1 million. Like, this bin of shea butter used to be literally a few weeks ago, not that long ago. Shea butter used to be about $2.50. Mind you, before it was even $2.50, it used to be, I think when I first ever bought my big block of shea butter, it was about $1.80, $1.90. Why did I go to buy a big block again? And it's, what was it? Somewhere around, I think it was like $400 or like $360. From when I first started, that is a 100% markup, which is actually insane. I really need to find my bin that I can keep my shea butter in, because I love to pre-cut my shea butter. So I pre-cut it and then I store it in an airtight container, as opposed to just having this sit in one big brick and then I have to break it up every time I use it. It's also just a lot messier every time, whereas I'd rather just get messy one time and then not have to get messy for the remainder of making this. That should be enough. That's probably more than enough. I'd rather have too much than not enough, because I might actually make my turmeric scrub base as well, but we'll see how that goes. I think I know where my bin is, and I think I brought it home because I wanted to clean it at home, because my sink is a lot more efficient, whereas I can clean and sanitize things here, but it's just not the same. So I'm gonna put the lid on, let this gently start melting down. What do I want you at? Let's go here. This is also garbage. Let's just throw the whole thing away. All right. So I'm gonna pull you back over here. I'm probably gonna clear this garbage out today as well. So now, while the water, because the water is what's gonna take the frickin' longest to come to temperature, I'm just gonna weigh out my oils, which I'm going to store in my bucket. So, one of the main reasons I really like these buckets is because they are food safe. And when working, I'm probably not even gonna, we'll see. This is a 5-liter bucket, but these are food safe, which I really like. So for context, if you want to go get some, you can get these from Home Depot. You can also get like actual buckets from a kitchen supply store. This is just my alcohol that I want to spray down one more time before I start pouring anything in it. Even if your product isn't going to be touching the lid, always spray everything. With my gloves. Getting a clean towel, of course. Dry it off a bit. But yeah, always use things that are food safe. And then I'm gonna get my oils and start freaking mixing away. I'm waiting for my overseas supplier. 600, why is it more expensive? That's not what I want, but I might just have to eat it. The shipping prices for overseas suppliers is what's gonna get you. I actually think I need to turn around. That's too dark, I don't like how that looks. Let's go this way. Why does it just, what's going on here? The angle is just so odd. It's a little better. I'm getting frustrated with my freaking Wi-Fi. 45 days from now, hold on, let me pause this because I need to figure this out. I don't like that. So this is actually going to be kind of interesting. Let me just move this here. I'm going to have one hand free. So this is actually going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to have one hand free so that I can like touch stuff, not with my glove. Starting off, hold on. Okay, so I actually thought I was recording that whole time. I kind of just got into the groove, but this is my sunflower oil in here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see the level it's at right now. We're sitting at about here. Next up, we're adding apricot 552. Apricot, avocado. Where are you? Oh, these are kind of in the way. I'm adding a new one actually, just for more skin benefits, of course. I'm adding in carrot oil because I think it'll be great. Let's add this in it. Hold on. Carrot oil. I love how clear it is. And then jojoba. Why is it so little? I need to add in, hold on, 6752. 6752. Okay, I need to add in some. Hold on. So now that I am done mixing up the body oil, I'm going to melt this down because it melts down pretty fast, and then I will be able to film the whole emulsifying process, which is very exciting. That means I'm almost done with stuff. My water is heated up almost to temperature, which is good because by the time my emulsifying wax and cetyl alcohol are done melting, the water will be good. My shea butter's melted. And then after that, smooth sailing. 92, I gotta do some math. Minus 460. 87. Where's my... What I'm doing now is just writing how many grams are in this bucket so I don't forget. That way I know exactly how much I will be able to make, even though I'll like pour it out and weigh it again. But 9200 with fragrance, 8740 without, which I'll put on the lid. Ow. I figured today you guys deserve a nice long video because I've been gone for so long. I also haven't made anything in a long time. I could, if I wanted to be greedy, I would break this up. This is for my other YouTube business owners and whatever. If I wanted to be greedy, I would break this up into like 3 different videos. That way I get 3 YouTube videos out of this. But I'm not going to do that. I kind of like the long form content as well. I personally like having like a video or something playing in the background. So if I have a nice long video that I don't need to worry about, I would much rather click that than having to keep like watch 15-minute video, 15-minute, 20-minute. So like I don't want to do that to you guys. I just want one long video, which I'm really excited about. I'm actually going to go home, upload this to my computer, chop it up, hopefully get this up. I'm going to say Monday, just to give myself grace. If I get it up Sunday, I get it up Sunday. If I don't, whatever. You guys won't know until the video's out. But yeah, okay, so that's starting to melt down. Let's start. Again, this is my alcohol that I use to sanitize everything before I get going. I know a lot of people might make comments about my not wearing gloves while I'm like sanitizing and stuff. I cannot tell you guys how many times I don't want this to burn. What's happening? Who's calling me? Yeah, I can't tell you guys how many times I wash my hands a day or like while I'm here. So don't fret. I also know there's a lot of skincare makers that don't wear gloves while they work. So to each their own. A lot of people don't like the feeling of gloves, so they ensure that they wash their hands like a million times. I personally am indifferent. I do like to use gloves while I'm working with the actual ingredients because, hold on. My dentist has called to confirm my appointment 3 times now, and I've confirmed every time. So irritating. How many times do I need to confirm that I'll be there? Because I'll be there. Okay, so let's move you out the way. What do you call this? My emulsifying wax and cetyl alcohol is almost melted down. So what I'm gonna prep is weighing out. Actually, I will. No, I'm not. I'm gonna weigh it out in this bowl. This is a cleaned bowl. What I'm gonna do is weigh out my shea butter because my shea butter is already melted. So I'm just gonna weigh it out in here, and then I'll bring all the bowls over here so that you guys can watch me pour it into my big bucket. This is going to be quite interesting. I've never done this before. I usually mix everything in the bowl that it will be cooling down in. However, I'm going to be pouring all the ingredients into another bucket. So I'm actually going to pour the water in first. That way the oils and stuff don't begin to like solidify and harden as I like go to grab something else. Does that make sense? Hope so. Okay. Can you guys see me here? This is getting too hot now. This burner gets so hot. How much do I need? Oh my gosh, how much do I need? Help. Oh, 600 on the dot. Oh my gosh, my brain's not working. I'm gonna use this as my heat barrier. As you can tell, right here is way too cluttered. Okay, let's try that again. Perfect. So I'm gonna pour this, is my melted shea, into here. That way everything will get to the temperature that I need it to get at. So now, what is that? All right, here's the fun part. I think I'm gonna do this on the floor because it's too tall for me. Plus, I need my stick blender ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is put the bucket on the ground. Just one so you guys can see, but also it's safer for me. So starting off, I'm going to pour this hot water into my bucket. Now I'm going to pour my oils, which is very exciting. All right. Now I've got my stick blender here. I actually really like this bucket because it's wider. It allows me to have way more product in without me worrying about like this product level being like all the way up here or something. Like it's not even past the metal part, which is amazing. I don't need to worry about having to like move my stick blender up and down to make sure everything is getting incorporated. And on top of that, no air is getting in, which is amazing. But I like that I know I can for sure double this size batch without me worrying about too much. So instead of me making 20 at a time, I can now make 40 lotions at a time, which will be such a breeze. That is so exciting. So I'm just gonna let this sit in here. I'm gonna come back, mix it every once in a while, let it come down to a nice room temperature before I add in the preservative. So after doing a bit of research, I don't know what possessed me to do this research after I bought and made my products in the buckets. These are HDPE, which is considered a food grade. However, Home Depot explicitly says these ones are not food safe, and they sell a white one that is food safe, which is irritating because now this batch of lotion is garbage, which this is gonna sound like weird. This might be garbage, or what I might do is, I'm using my big brain. I was literally about to dump this. I am going to use this lotion as my lotion for my photographers. That way I don't need to, now waste all this lotion, but I can use it for my photographers. I'm gonna go return these other other ones that I got that has my body oils in it as well. I'm not, obviously, sorry, let me rephrase. I'm not going to return that one. I'm going to trash that. But I'm going to go back to Home Depot, return the one at least. However, I'm pretty sure I threw out the receipt, so I'll see if they even take it back. But yeah, that's irritating. I don't know what's going on. Normally this is something that would like set me off for the day, but I'm kind of just like, it is what it is. I made a mistake. Mistakes happen, but I'd rather tell you guys that before you go out and buy this, as I am preaching about this. Home Depot sells a white one that says food safe that's recommended. So I'm gonna go find that one, return this one, buy those ones, and then I will continue on with this batch making. However, I'm really happy that I am going the route of making larger batches of my products. I think this is going to be the most efficient thing that I've ever done for my business. My brothers and my now husband have been telling me to do this for the past 2 years, and I've been a little bit stubborn and not done it because I'm like, but I love making the products. Like, I obviously love making the products, but why am I going to sit here and make 20 of something at a time when I could be making a few hundred at a time? That's one way to scale the business. But yeah, so I'm going to stop where I am right now. Actually, I'm going to use this as my photography lotion. Make my, what do you call it? I'm going to make my labels for that, send them off to the photographer. And then we will revisit. If I'm in an editing mood, I will put a picture of the white buckets that you can get. I'm going to see if the location that I just went to has them. Hopefully they do. I'm sure they do. But yeah, I just thought I would come on here and say that because I wish I did this research beforehand. But for some reason I looked online, saw that it said HDPE, and I was like, okay, yeah, it'll be fine. But I didn't think of the colorants. Obviously it's bright orange. Of course that's probably going to leach into stuff, especially when you're doing a hot mixture like this. So hey, you live and you learn. I'm a business owner. I'm learning just as you are, and the show goes on. It's nothing to cry about. Anywho, in the meantime, while all of this is cooling off, I'm going to kind of reorganize a little bit, and I'm going to start making my PR boxes. Okay. So I am going to get on to packing the orders. That way I can leave for the day. I've got one order to pack and then like actual order. And then I'm going to pack my cute little PR packages. And it's still early enough in the day that I feel good. But by the time I go to Home Depot and then hopefully find the bins, it'll be a bit later, but that's okay. I might, no, I won't come back tomorrow because I don't really have anything to do tomorrow. This is so obnoxious. This person ordered 3 little things and I don't have any small boxes. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll focus on, well, I'll probably do that when I get home since today's like a dedicated brown sugar day. Where's my sponge? I need. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing right now. I'll fix the camera angle in just a moment, please. Yeah, I also don't have packing peanuts, so I've been using bubble wrap, which is really annoying. I don't like to use bubble wrap, but I'm also trying to get rid of like, oh, I have paper. I'm trying to get rid of some inventory and stuff that I have here. So it's gonna be loud, sorry. I probably edited that out, but how much do I think I'll need? Oh my God, almost. That's good. Where's my thank you cards? I'm gonna write, sorry for the big box. My personal hotspot keeps turning off. I don't know why. Okay. Sorry. Oh, I have my crinkle paper now. I forgot. Now I can make it at least a little cute again. And she ordered a mask, which means she gets a spatula. I like to give these away as well when I get orders of masks and stuff. I need to get more black Sharpies. I don't know why I don't have much. Okay, this isn't working. Customer shipping to. I can't get over how loud this tape is. I'm actually going to do it a little bit this way because these have been tending to lift recently. I don't know why. So I don't forget. Even though I only have one order, I do like to write the name on top just to maintain that habit. Next up, PR boxes. Let me double check if my freaking computer will stay connected to my hotspot. That'd be fantastic. But I'm going to double check that it is only 2 PR packages that I'll be sending out. Yeah, it is. Perfect. 2 to start, and then hopefully I will send out another 2 more since I have 2 more boxes. We're starting small. Let's bring it down a bit. So, here are the boxes. Am I going to give them the same thing? Who do I have? Oh, perfect. She's in Toronto as well. Even better. So let's get these open. This is so cute. I'm excited. So we are going to give some scrubs. The only problem that I do not like. Can you guys see? Let's bring you in to a different angle. Guys, this is my first ever PR box. So, scrubs. I wish I had some lotions to give them. However, I don't. Everything I have is glass, honestly. So this is going to be an interesting pack up. Why not throw in one of these? All right. What's next? A shave oil. Of course, why not? I need this. Just to clean off. Ooh, this is cute. This is exciting. Oh, I wanted to give, even though I didn't give a soap. Should I give a soap? Let's do a lavender soap. That way they have a soap and an exfoliating net. This is really cute. Now, not every PR box that I create will, of course, be like this. But one, it's my first, so I want it to look cute. And I want it to be something, like I want them to be able to create a decent amount of content with, provided they decide to. I really hope they do. Well, honestly, hopefully they also just freaking like my products. Let's put you here. Wrapping these soaps has to be one of my favorite parts. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, my husband called me. So I just wrote this little thing saying, I'm excited to see what you create. I'm going to do it for the same. I'm going to do the same for the other content creator. All right. Packages have been created. I'm going to take a little picture, so let's do that. I'm going to sprinkle it with my crinkle paper, close them up, put them in a box, mail them out. If I had some like perfume on me, I'd probably spray the inside of this box just so that it has a nice smell when they open it. But I don't have any on me right now. Actually, I might have something. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my scent. Oh, I do. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna spray something. Because why not? This is my favorite perfume right now too. So it's a little meaningful. I'll just cover this so I don't. Hopefully it lasts. I don't even know if it will, but. Oh, that was probably a bad idea actually. Let's hope they like it. I don't want to forget whose is whose. However, I'm going to write love brown sugar. I don't know, something cute on top. I'm sure my boxes will change as time goes on. Like I've mentioned a million times, this is my first box. All right. So I printed off my shipping labels that I needed, for the 2 PR packages and the 1 order. I have 1 more order in the car that I need to drop off as well. So I've got 4 orders that I have to drop off, which is honestly great considering I haven't been in office for weeks at a time and I haven't been consistently posting. I'm still grateful to be receiving any orders. I will say there's been a really big like shift recently in my digital downloads. That I have been getting daily sales from them, which has been freaking amazing. Every time I get one, I'm like, why are you guys ordering from me? I haven't posted in so long. But yeah, so my digital downloads are doing really well right now. So that's what's been like kind of keeping me going. It's refreshing seeing those orders come in. I think if I wasn't seeing any orders coming in at all the last like 6 weeks, I probably would have been like, I don't want to continue. But yeah. So I'm finished with that. I'm actually just going to add in my preservative to the body lotions. Even though they're not good, I'm not going to use them. I'm still going to add in the preservative because I want them to last for my photographer. Again, if I do not add a preservative, they will grow mold. This is natural products we're working with. Any lotion that doesn't have a preservative has a very, very short shelf life. Or yeah, so I'm just going to add in the preservative. I probably won't film that because it's kind of boring. But once I'm done everything, I'm going to do a quick little like clean up again, reorganize, bring what I need to bring home so I can wash and sanitize everything. And then from there, I'll probably be done for the day. I'm really hoping that this video is at least half an hour long. Bare minimum half an hour. If it's not, shame on me, to be honest. But yeah, I'm just going to go do all that, and then I'll be back in the next clip. Now that the office is cleaned out a bit, I feel so much better. Just about everything, like, there's a car parked out front. It already feels like there's a better flow going. There's still some areas that I would really like to clean up a bit more, but I'm not gonna worry about every single thing right now. I'm just trying to get back into the flow. But it does feel good to have everything all organized. This is garbage. I don't want to forget you. Last but not least to do before I go is a quick inventory count. This is gonna be a bit messy. 14, 15 toner. All right, these 4 are garbage. How many of these do I have? I think I should just throw these out. Maybe I'll gift them in future orders. All right, that's my inventory count. Make sure that I'm all up to date on the website, which I will do at home. However, this is such a weird angle. I do not like that. Let's zoom in a bit. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that has been patient with me, supporting me, loving me and my products, even my digital products. I am very grateful for the reviews that are slowly but surely coming in. I hope everyone is enjoying everything. I hope you enjoyed this video today. I know it was not chaotic, but I feel like I haven't just like talked to you guys in a really long time, and that's because I haven't. But I am navigating kind of a new chapter. There's a lot going on. I'm going to do my best to record whatever I can, whenever I can. So in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know if you did, what you liked about it, what you didn't like. I'm not going to make any promises on formulating videos right now because I'm not going to be formulating anything new. However, I will be making some products in the near future. So like there will be some things coming out. I just don't want to make any promises because I have already failed to meet up to some of actually quite a lot of them. So I will not make promises, but I will be back in office on a more regular basis until my knee surgery, of course. But yeah, I am going to go to the Home Depot, switch out the bucket, get some new buckets that are actually food grade. For those that don't know, now you know you need food grade buckets. And please subscribe. I really, really, really want to hit 15,000 subscribers by the end of this year. We have what? October, November, December. We have like 3 and a bit months to do that. I am at 14,000. I'm at 14,000 right now, which I'm super excited about and I'm very grateful for. Can't believe we're here somehow, some way, but we are. And I'll stop talking and I will see you guys in the next video.